the story of the Bible is not new. It's been like the story of the Gospels is not new. If you look at mythology, there's plenty, like more than enough, the stories that look just like Jesus. And I mean, it's not folklore, it's mythology, and it's not like someone just came up and did that. It's just tradition and knowledge that has been passed down by many cultures, not just by some random group of guys. The 12 apostles, there's many other characters in mythology that have 12 apostles also. So it's not like the story of Jesus. It's not. I mean, that he had exactly 12 apostles, that 3 magicians follow him. It's not just random numbers. It's being passed down. It's knowledge. It's not just. The Bible is just a blend of cultures, a blend of traditions that have been passed down that finally consolidated in the book. That's what I believe. How do you account for those many stories that happened way before Jesus Christ?
All right, but sir, just listen to what you're saying. What I've heard you say is, because Jesus had 12 apostles, and because another religious teacher has had 12 followers.
Not just 12 followers, just death and resurrection. Same, you know.
All right, good. Give me an example of someone who historically dies and historically rises from the dead. Give me another example other than Jesus.
Hercules. He went to Hades and brought back the dead and came from the world of the dead, just like Jesus went to hell and came back and resurrected. That's just like Jesus went to hell and came back.
Sir, Hercules is not an historical person.
It's a mythological one. That's what I said.
It's a mythological person.
Yes.
Hercules is not a human being who died and then rose from the dead.
How do you know that Jesus is a human being that died and rose from the dead? How did you differentiate Jesus from Hercules if your only source is the Bible? Just like Hercules, your sources are mythological texts.
You're going to have to learn to tell the difference between mythology and historical narrative.
So the Bible is historical
Matthew,
narrative?
Mark, Luke, absolutely.
Oh well, I don't know of any other historical book that talks about Jesus and that he died and resurrected aside from the Bible.
Well, then you need to read Antiquities by Josephus.
Can you tell me, Josephus? It's one. Tell me another.
Tacitus and Suetonius talk about followers of Christ.
Followers, not that he died and resurrected.
Oh yes.
They say that he died and resurrected.
The Jewish Mishnah has very hostile references to Jesus as being a false prophet. Very hostile references. So obviously Jesus was an historical person. He was not a mythological figure.
The Bible it's categorized as mythological, just so you know.
Absolutely not.
Yes,
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John are written with a literary style of historical narrative, meaning by that, at this time, in this place, with these people around, Jesus said this, he did that. It reads like the New York Times, the LA Times. It's reportage, eyewitness reportage. It's not once upon a time in the land of Nod, wink and blink and a nod took a boat ride. It's not once upon a time at all. It's at this time, in this place, during the rulership of Pontius Pilate, Tiberius Caesar, Herod. Archaeology supports the place names listed in the Gospels. Archaeology supports Pontius Pilate, Herod Agrippa.